Gemini, hello and welcome to your you versus them reading. In this video, we're going to be looking at the current energy surrounding you and the person that you're currently connected to in love and romance. And we're going to see what is their true feelings and intentions with you, as well as your true feelings and intentions. Now, I've already blessed the deck, so we're going to get started momentarily. But do know this is for any Gemini, for those that have Gemini in their sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, as well as cross watchers. These readings could resonate for you. But in any tarot reading, do know that time is fluid. So these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed. So only take what resonates for you and leave the rest. All right, let's go ahead and get started, Gemini. And if you're watching live, don't hesitate to say, hey. I still got DP here. Hey, DP. Hey, Queen Libra. Hey. Hey, Nancy. Good to see y'all. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the current energy surrounding Gemini and the person that Gemini is currently connected to in love and romance right now in this moment? Hey, Genesis. We have the Lovers in the reverse, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Death in the reverse, as well as the Moon in the reverse. This is someone who lives in a very delusional world. They're not in tune with reality. You know what I'm saying? This is someone who fantasizes and really tries to come up with ideas. And sometimes I feel like these ideas they come up with are lies and things that aren't real, just to kind of make things work for them. Okay. I think it backfired. I think it's really backfired in this person's energy because there's something very significant about them wanting to really revisit this relationship, knowing that they got to stop being delusional. Yeah. They got to stop living in this fantasy delusional world that they've been living in for some time when it comes to you. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? What is this delusional world I'm picking up on Gemini's person, Spirit? Yeah, Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, both in the reverse. So it causes person to not commit to you because they feel like they had all the time in the world. They knew you weren't going anywhere. They just knew Gemini is never going to leave me. Gemini's always going to hold me down and be solid as a rock. Delusional. So, because of that, this person was very sneaky. They kept a lot of secrets, a lot of things underneath the surface from you, Gemini, that they know wasn't right. But they thought they can get away with it. Why? Delusional. Okay. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse for this person. Yeah. Seven of Swords in reverse. It really backfired. Whatever they were trying to do, whatever game, delusional idea they had going on. I think this person doesn't really do a good job with judging situations correctly, because if they did, they would have moved differently. That's what they're saying. They like, man, I really judged Gemini wrong. I really thought Gemini was, desperate, always going to be there, have my back, look out for me, never leave me. And it didn't go down like that. It didn't go down like that. So now they feel a total disconnect between you two. They feel like you are holding back from them, and it's making them very angry. They want your attention, and you're not giving them that. I'm also getting this person's upset that you're happy. I don't know what that means. They said that they're upset that you're happy without them and you're doing just fine without them, like you're not stressed or pressed. Yeah, they don't like the fact that you're not desperate, you're not a codependent, you got to have them, you always got to be there, up under them. They just really pegged you out as being that really desperate person. Yeah, look at that. They judge you wrong. Didn't I say that? And boy, oh boy, they are in a mood. They are pissed off. Woo, they're really upset. How dare you, Gemini? That's what they would say. How dare you? How dare you step out on me like that? How dare you cheat on me like that? How dare you just leave me like that? I thought you were supposed to be here. Like, what's wrong with you? It's like, what? I'm like, what? What? They're not giving up easy though. Because remember, I said this is someone who has ideas. They conjure up thoughts of what they can do, what they can say, how they can act, what they can get away with. Like they live in this very unrealistic mindset for real. And as a result, it's starting to catch up with them, but not to the point of wanting to give up on you. I think they want to come in and try to get this relationship back. They're going to get out of their comfort zone of being in hermit mode away from you and try to do something about it. Now, you with this Page of Swords, I feel like you are definitely recognizing that this is somebody who is not a good choice for you, because this is somebody that's trying to keep you as an option, and you're not wanting to be somebody's other woman or other choice. So you're confidently moving on with your life, because the thought of like trying to give this person what they want, build with them, mend things, it just won't end well for you. That's what you're saying. Mm, it's pointless. It's very pointless. Why does Gemini feel like it's a bad idea? Let's ask that. Why does Gemini feel like it's pointless? Strength in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. Because you're tired of waiting on this person to get their crap together. And the more that you've tried to be in this relationship, the more you've become frustrated, the more you've become defeated. This is a connection that is very disappointing for you. And I think ever since this person has been gone, you started noticing your energy being a lot more stable, a lot more grounded, a lot more at peace. Some of you guys may have even really tapped more into your spiritual side. A lot of balance and just peace and tranquil in your life, just because you're not given to this fool no more. But because you're not doing that, and because they said you're happy, they're mad that you're happy without them, they're not happy for you. They're frustrated because how dare you, Gemini? How dare you become happy without me? How dare you pour into your own cup and not give to me and not be there for me? How dare you? And then you have the audacity to possibly go out there and date. How dare you? Let's see how they feel. I don't know if there's any Geminis that resonate with this, but your person could be a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We also have Aries, Leo, Sag, a lot of fire, a lot of air energy here. Got a little bit of earth. I got Virgo here and some water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That could be predominant in your person's chart or yours. But a lot of that going on there. Okay. What about this person's feeling, Spirit? How does this person honestly and truly feel about Gemini? Six of Swords in the reverse. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Why the Two of Pentacles, Spirit? Five of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. They feel like you're hard to get along with. So I really have to consider going back to Gemini because Gemini can be so hard to get along with. They wanted you to show up and chase them. They wanted you to be, again, desperate for them. And because you're not doing that, they're frustrated. But it triggers this person deep down in their soul because they do have feelings for you and they do want to make this thing work. It's just so hard to deal with someone like you who's going to hold them accountable. They don't want to hear about it. Okay, yeah. I did X, Y, and Z. Okay, I wasn't there for you. Yeah, I may have stepped out and talked to other people, but what about you? What about you? You know, and then they go off and then they start getting on to you about some things that you said and did or whatever, or they conjured up in their delusional mind. Look at them. If you let this person come back, you would just be another option because they're not 110% confident that this relationship will last. I feel like you guys are one of those toxic couples. Why do I feel like y'all be getting into it? Y'all just be cussing each other out. And if you don't be cussing each other out, at least you guys just cannot agree. But then the passion is so strong. It's that toxic love, you know? That's what keeps it going. But I'm going to tell you something that doesn't last. Someone eventually breaks. And I think this person confused your passion and love you had for them with loyalty. You've given this person opportunities out of love and passion. But what you don't like, Gemini, is someone coming in to play games. Like you're not with that. And that's why all that nurturing, loving, kind, sweet, empathetic nature that you've shown up and given to this person is no more. Queen of Cups in the reverse speaks of someone that is, yes, possibly codependent, but also someone that can be very emotionally unavailable and insecure. This person has really hurt you and made you even question yourself. Some of you guys could have been victim of this person entertaining you and someone else, but let them tell it. They're the victim. They they're the victim according to them because of how you made them feel. Okay, their feelings are valid. We'll give them that. But what about you? What about this foolery that they done conjured up and brought up into the relationship? Let's talk about that, ma'am or sir. What is going on? Ah, what is this person's intentions? And then we're gonna look at your side, Gemini, because this person getting on my nerves. I want to cuss them out now. Three of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So eventually, I think this person's going to try their best to move on with their life just because they have no choice. Like you broke their heart, you disappointed them, they got frustrated, they got angry. And deep down, they feel like, I need to just go ahead and find someone else. But it's a lie. They don't want these people. They don't want these people. It's a lie. They don't want it. They don't want it, y'all. It's lies. They want you. What about when it comes to Gemini? What are they going to do towards Gemini, though? Temperance in reverse. They've lost patience with you. You humped on their last nerve. You humped on their last nerve, Gemini. So yeah, it's time to go and see what else is out there. They're dating. They're on apps. They on Tinder. They old Tinder swindling. They old Tinder swindler. All right, let's look at your side now. I bet you can. I look, Gemini. At this point, I really feel like you can care less. You like, great. Great. Jazzy says, spot on, Mika. She said, because I blocked his ass. Deanna says, I have never, all caps, y'all. You know, Gemini gonna tell it, baby. She said, I have never in my life met a more immature man. Mm, mm, mm. Foolery, y'all. Foolishness. All right, here we go. What'd you say? He needs to head on down the ramp. I can't with y'all. Geminis. Here we go. Spirit, tell me about Gemini. How does Gemini truly and honestly feel about this person right now, this moment? We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Hey, Orion. We have the Empress in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Knight of Swords. I'm good. That's your energy. That's how you feel. I'm good. I'm good on them. You have nothing left to give to them. Like you're giving to yourself. That's what I'm noticing. And to be honest, this selfish energy that you're exuding is power. It's definitely exuding power because you're working on yourself and you're not wasting any time doing that. I think you're really like tired. I'm getting you're sick and tired of dealing with this fool. So this person broke you down and you need to just kind of put yourself in timeout for a little bit. It's avoiding. It's an avoidant behavior you're exuding right now because you're not trying to self-sabotage your peace, and you don't want to be an option. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're at with it. It's like, why would I want to be with someone who isn't fully investing and fully showing up? For some of y'all, this person has a big temper too. It's the toxicity for you. It's the arguments, the disagreements. They would make a big deal out of the littlest things. And I think you did a lot for this person. That's what you're saying. And you're tired of contributing to someone who doesn't want to pour into your cup as well. So what is Gemini's intentions when it comes to this person? Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers in reverse again, and then the Ten of Swords. It hurts to have to break up with this person, but I think that Gemini, you're the one that has pulled the plug, and that's why this person's ready to fight you. Not literally, but they're upset at you for real. They are mad. Woo! They're steaming. It's like a cartoon where the little smoke's coming out of their ears. And Gemini's like, okay, they shouldn't have did what they did then. So it's devastating that it didn't work out. That's what you're saying. It sucks, but you had to do what you had to do, and you're feeling better that you moved on from this. Many of you Geminis, after disconnecting from this person, may have noticed more opportunity coming your way. You may have noticed things coming your way in the form of money, stability, abundance, peace, all those types of things. Because this person was robbing you blind of peace, happiness, joy, and abundance. Like, think about it. When you were with this person, you were more at a loss financially than you are now, because this person was always like needing something. Or for some of you guys, you were literally giving money or helping this person, or you let this person move in or something like that. And now you're seeing the light, especially now that you are the Empress. Well, you are the Empress. You've always been the Empress or the Emperor, no gender in tarot. You really did a lot more. You had more to bring to the table. So I think you put too much out there for this person to take advantage of. They were just definitely not on your level. And right there, that's a whole nother level of why you're good. Because what am I really benefiting out of? That's what you would say. What am I really benefiting out of? It doesn't make sense. Air sign energy. It don't make sense to deal with the foolery here. The math ain't mathing. I am losing more than I'm gaining. I am putting out more and receiving very little. And it's the delusional for you, the conversations you've had, the fights, the disagreements. I mean, it's layers to it. It's a bunch of layers. I'm getting like layers, like a cake. This is the reason. 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 It's all different layers and reasons why this could not work for you. So, with that being said, you had no choice but to end this, to save yourself. And I can dig it. Yeah, I can dig it. Be careful. I feel like I need to tell Gemini that. Be careful, because this person has not totally changed. They will eventually possibly try to reach out to you, but I want you to sit back in that beautiful air sign energy. For those that don't know, I'm an Aquarius. And I want you to reflect and think about what this person has done. Who have they showed you that they are? So with that, that is going to be the true indicator of what you need to do. Acknowledge the facts, Don't get caught up in this person's web of illusions and lies because it just always never lasts. The lies, the truth always comes to light. So, what are you going to do with the truth? All right, I'm gonna stop the reading right here, Gemini. That's all I got. I think it's kind of straight to the point right there. If you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and hit the like button. Also, if you're watching the recording, feel free to share your story. I would love to hear from you, of course. And I'm off to do Cancer. So if you have Cancer and your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, come join me. That's where I'm going to next. I'll see you there in a few. Bye.